lone wolves, the silent observers, the hidden gems. They are the men who prefer the quiet hum of their thoughts over the loud chatter of the world. In this journey, we'll uncover 8 distinct interests that Sigma males tend to have. From their love for solitude and minimalism, to their thirst for knowledge and self-reliance, these interests are as intriguing as they are diverse. Are you ready to delve into the enigma that is the Sigma male? Dive into the mysterious world of Sigma males as we unveil the 8 abnormal things only they are interested in. Sigma males have a peculiar interest in solitude. Now, when we say solitude, we don't mean that Sigma males are recluses hiding away from the world. Instead, they have a unique appreciation for the quiet, the calm, and the opportunity to be alone with their thoughts. This is quite an unusual trait in a world that often equates success and happiness with constant social interaction and extroverted behaviors. Sigma males, on the other hand, find great value in solitude. They use it as a tool for introspection, a way to dive deep into their own minds to understand their thoughts, feelings, and actions. It's a time for self-improvement, for honing their skills, and for developing their unique perspective on the world. Consider this. In a loud room full of people, it's hard to hear your own voice, much less understand your own thoughts. But in the quiet solitude, one's own voice becomes the loudest and the clearest. This is the space where Sigma males thrive. Now, you might be wondering, isn't that just being antisocial? Well, not quite. Sigma males are perfectly capable of socializing and connecting with others. They just choose not to do so all the time. They find value in their alone time, in the silence where they can hear their thoughts unfiltered and uninterrupted. In a society that's all about networking, this preference for solitude can seem abnormal. We're often told that to get ahead, we need to be out there, making connections and constantly interacting with others. And here's where Sigma males defy the norm. They prefer the company of their own thoughts over the chatter of a crowd. Their solitude is not about escaping the world, rather, it's about understanding themselves better so they can navigate the world in their own unique way. They don't see solitude as a prison of loneliness, but rather as a sanctuary of self-discovery and personal growth. And that's the beauty of the Sigma male's perspective on solitude. It's not about isolation, it's about introspection. It's not about being alone, it's about becoming more attuned with oneself. To a Sigma male, solitude isn't loneliness, it's a sanctuary. While others chase material possessions, Sigma males find beauty in minimalism. In a world that often equates success with the accumulation of material wealth, the Sigma male takes a different route. They are drawn to the simplicity and freedom that minimalism brings. But why is this so? Minimalism is about cutting out the excess, the non-essential, and focusing on what truly matters. It's about quality over quantity, substance over show. This philosophy aligns perfectly with the Sigma male's preference for depth and authenticity. They don't need a mansion filled with expensive furniture to feel fulfilled. Instead, they find satisfaction in a small, well-curated space that reflects their unique tastes and values. Moreover, minimalism aids the Sigma male's independence. Without the burden of unnecessary possessions, they are free to move and adapt as they please. They are not tied down by a mortgage or the upkeep of material goods. This freedom is not just physical, but mental as well. Without the constant desire for more, the Sigma male's mind is uncluttered, allowing them to think clearly and creatively. Consumerism encourages constant consumption, the belief that happiness can be bought. This mindset is seen as normal, even desirable in our society. Thus, when a Sigma male chooses to live minimally, it's seen as abnormal. But the Sigma male is not swayed by societal expectations. They see through the illusion of consumerism, recognizing that true happiness comes from within, not from what you own. Minimalism is not about deprivation, but liberation. It's about stripping away the superficial to reveal what's truly important. For the Sigma male, this means a life of authenticity, freedom, and depth. They don't need to fill their lives with things to feel complete. They find fulfillment in experiences, in knowledge, in personal growth. In a world that constantly screams, more, 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 the Sigma male whispers, enough. They understand that happiness is not found in the accumulation of things, but in the appreciation of what one already has. They are not defined by what they own, but by who they are and what they do. For Sigma males, less is indeed more. Sigma males have an insatiable thirst for knowledge. They are fascinated by the world around them and constantly seek to understand it better. Not content with surface-level information, they dive deep, exploring the intricacies of various subjects. They are the epitome of lifelong learners, engaging in a never-ending quest for wisdom and understanding. This relentless pursuit of knowledge is not merely an idle hobby for a Sigma male, it's a way of life, a tool for personal growth. They don't learn for the sake of impressing others or for the accumulation of degrees and accolades. No, their learning is intrinsically motivated, driven by a genuine curiosity and a desire to improve themselves. They are not just interested in knowing, but in understanding. They aim to comprehend the whys and the hows, not just the whats. Their love for knowledge often leads them down paths less traveled. They may delve into obscure topics, exploring areas that others may deem unconventional or even strange. They are not deterred by the opinions of others. They follow their interests wherever they may lead, unabashedly embracing their unique intellectual journeys. This relentless quest for knowledge, however, can be seen as abnormal. In a world where many are satisfied with a basic understanding, the Sigma male's deep dive into a plethora of subjects can be seen as odd. They are often misunderstood, mistaken for being aloof or eccentric. But for the Sigma male, this is just part of their nature. They don't seek knowledge to fit in, but rather to stand out, to carve their own path in the world. Their incessant pursuit of knowledge also equips them with a unique perspective. They are able to see connections and patterns that others may miss, offering insights that can be both enlightening and transformative. They use their knowledge not just for personal growth, but also to contribute to the world in their own unique way. So, to the Sigma male, knowledge is more than just information. It's a means of personal evolution, a tool for understanding the world, and a path towards self-fulfillment. It's not about knowing more than others, it's about knowing themselves better. In the world of a Sigma male, knowledge is the real power. Sigma males have a unique interest in self-reliance. As we delve into this fascinating characteristic, it's important to remember that self-reliance for the Sigma male is not a mere hobby. It's a fundamental aspect of their personality. In a world where we're conditioned to crave company, to lean on others for support, and to seek validation externally, the Sigma male stands apart. They're the lone wolf, the solitary wanderer, the one who can navigate the wilderness of life on their own terms. They've always had an intrinsic drive to rely on themselves, to be their own compass in the journey of life. But why is this seen as abnormal? Well, in a society that often encourages dependence, the self-reliance of a Sigma male might seem like a rebellion against the norm. It's not that they're antisocial or that they shun society. It's just that they're more than capable of standing on their own 2 feet. Sigma males are like the cactus in a desert, thriving in conditions where others might wither away. Their self-reliance fuels their independence. It gives them the freedom to live life on their terms, without being swayed by the whims and fancies of others. They're not bound by societal expectations or the need for constant validation. They have the courage to chart their own path, to make their own rules. It's like they're playing a game of chess, where they're both the player and the chessboard. They set their own challenges, they find their own solutions. The Sigma male's focus on self-reliance also allows them to be emotionally self-sufficient. They don't seek emotional support from others, not because they're devoid of emotions, but because they've learned to understand and manage their feelings on their own. In essence, a Sigma male's interest in self-reliance is not about isolating themselves from the world. It's about being able to interact with the world from a position of strength and independence. It's about being able to stand tall, even when the world tries to bring them down. For a Sigma male, self-reliance isn't just a trait, it's a way of life. Sigma males have a strong inclination towards nonconformity. This trait might seem peculiar to many, as we live in a society that often values uniformity over individuality. But for Sigma males, Marching to the beat of their own drum is as natural as breathing. Nonconformity for Sigma males is not about rebellion for rebellion's sake. It isn't about causing a stir or seeking attention. It's a fundamental part of their identity. They live by their own rules, not because they want to disrupt, but because they see no reason to follow a path that doesn't align with their values and beliefs. They prioritize authenticity over approval. They'd rather be true to themselves, even if it means going against the grain, than fit into a cookie-cutter mold that society often expects us to fill. Their nonconformist attitude isn't a statement, it's a way of life. This nonconformity allows Sigma males to live authentic lives, unencumbered by societal pressures. They are who they are without pretense or facade. They're not swayed by trends, fads, or the need to be in. They're not chasing popularity or approval. They're chasing authenticity, fulfillment, and a life lived on their own terms. Of course, this nonconformist attitude can be seen as abnormal in a society that champions conformity. The Sigma male's independent spirit can be misunderstood, even maligned. They might be labeled as outcasts, misfits, or rebels, but being misunderstood doesn't deter them. Instead, they see it as a sign that they're on the right track, living life according to their own rules and not someone else's. This nonconformist attitude is a manifestation of the Sigma male's inner strength. They do not let societal norms dictate their choices, their actions, or their lives. They are not afraid to stand alone if it means standing up for what they believe in. In the eyes of a Sigma male, nonconformity is not a rebellious act, but a liberating one. It's about breaking free from the chains of societal expectations and living life on their own terms. It's about being true to themselves, no matter what the world thinks. In the Sigma male's dictionary, nonconformity is synonymous with freedom. Sigma males are often lost in the depths of their thoughts. This isn't an accident or a sign of distraction, but rather a deliberate dive into the abyss of their minds. When we talk about deep thinking, we're referring to the Sigma male's natural inclination to ponder, reflect, and analyze. It's not just about thinking, it's about thinking about thinking. It's a meta level of introspection that many find perplexing, hence why it's seen as abnormal. Deep thinking for Sigma males is like a labyrinth. They enjoy navigating the winding paths of their minds, exploring various ideas, and dissecting complex problems. It's a solitary journey, one that allows them to delve into the overlooked crevices of their psyche and emerge with a unique perspective that often sets them apart from the crowd. Now, why is deep thinking so integral to the Sigma male's persona? Well, it's their tool for understanding not just the world around them, but also themselves. They use deep thinking to self-analyze, to question their beliefs, to challenge their biases, and to continually evolve. It's like an internal feedback loop that keeps them in a constant state of self-improvement. Additionally, deep thinking is their weapon for problem-solving. Sigma males are known to be strategic and tactical, and this doesn't just happen by chance. It's their ability to think deeply, to consider all possible outcomes, and to meticulously plan their actions that makes them effective problem solvers. It's a trait that can be off-putting for some, especially in a world that often values quick, impulsive decisions. But what's most fascinating is that Sigma males find joy in deep thinking. It's not a chore or a task, but rather a leisurely activity. They relish the solitude it provides, the mental stimulation it offers, and the sense of satisfaction that comes from cracking a complex problem or gaining a new insight. It's like their version of a mental workout, one that keeps their minds sharp and their spirits high. For Sigma males, deep thinking is their favorite pastime. It's a part of who they are, a defining characteristic that shapes their worldview, their actions, and their lives. It's an abnormal interest that makes them the enigmatic individuals they are. Sigma males have a profound interest in autonomy. This is not just a passing fascination, but a deep-seated drive that shapes their identity. Autonomy, the ability to make decisions for oneself without external influence, is like oxygen to a Sigma male. It fuels their independence and gives them the freedom to navigate life on their own terms. Why do Sigma males value autonomy so highly? It's because they are natural nonconformists. They resist the pressure to fit into societal norms and instead choose to live by their own rules. This is not out of rebellion or a desire to cause disruption, but rather it's a reflection of their inner need for self-direction. They are the captains of their own ships, steering their lives in the direction they choose, not the course set by others. However, this love for autonomy is often seen as abnormal in a society that values cooperation and conformity. In a world where people are expected to fit into predetermined roles and follow the crowd, a Sigma male's desire for autonomy can seem out of place. It can make them appear aloof, detached, or even rebellious. But for a Sigma male, it's not about rejecting society or other people. It's about embracing the freedom to be true to themselves. This is not to say that Sigma males cannot work in teams or cooperate with others. On the contrary, they can be excellent team players when necessary, but they thrive when they have the space to make their own decisions and follow their own instincts. They are not followers, but leaders of their own lives. This autonomy also enables Sigma males to be incredibly self-reliant. They don't need approval or validation from others to feel confident in their choices. They trust their own judgment and have the courage to stand alone when they believe in something. In the end, to a Sigma male, autonomy is not just a preference. It's not something that they like or enjoy. It's a necessity. It's an essential part of who they are. It is what allows them to live authentic and fulfilling lives, true to their nature. To a Sigma male, autonomy is not a preference, it's a necessity. Sigma males have a unique attraction towards spirituality. This interest isn't about dogmatic beliefs or following a specific religious path. Rather, it's about a deep connection with the self, the universe, and the unseen energies that pervade our existence. Sigma males approach spirituality as a tool for personal growth and self-understanding. They see it as a journey to the core of their being, a voyage that helps them understand their place in the cosmos and in relation to others. They seek a deeper understanding of life, looking beyond the surface to grasp the essence of existence. Spirituality for Sigma males is not about external rituals or practices. It's a deeply personal, internal process. It's about introspection, meditation, and mindfulness. It's about cultivating inner peace, balance, and harmony. It's about finding the divine within and recognizing that we are part of a larger whole. This interest in spirituality may seem abnormal in a society that often prioritizes material wealth and physical achievements. But for Sigma males, spirituality is not incompatible with the modern world. They don't see it as an escape from reality, but rather as a way to enhance their understanding of it. They use spirituality to navigate through the complexities of life, to find meaning in the mundane, and to make sense of the seemingly inexplicable. Spirituality allows Sigma males to connect with their innermost thoughts and feelings, to understand their motivations and desires, and to guide their actions. It provides them with a sense of purpose and direction, and it helps them maintain a calm, composed demeanor, irrespective of the external circumstances. Sigma males are not concerned about how their interest in spirituality is perceived by others. They're not seeking validation or approval. They are on a personal journey, a journey that is unique to them, a journey that is guided by their own understanding and experience of spirituality. For Sigma males, spirituality is a journey to the self, a journey that allows them to explore the depths of their being, to understand their place in the universe, and to find peace, balance, and harmony within themselves. It's a journey that is as profound as it is personal, as enlightening as it is enriching. So, these are the 8 abnormal things only Sigma males are interested in. Let's take a moment to revisit these unique traits and interests that set Sigma males apart. First, solitude. It's not about loneliness, but rather a preference for their own company. They find peace in quiet places, and solitude fuels their creativity and introspection. Next, minimalism. Sigma males have a knack for simplifying. They understand that the essence of life doesn't lie in material possessions, but in experiences and relationships. They choose quality over quantity, always. Then we have their thirst for knowledge. Sigma males are forever students, always eager to learn and grow. They know that knowledge is power, and they use it to navigate the world, to understand themselves better, and to make informed decisions. Self-reliance is another unique trait. Sigma males value their independence and are not shy about taking matters into their own hands. They trust their abilities and are confident enough to face challenges head-on. And who can forget their nonconformity? Sigma males dance to the beat of their own drum, unafraid to challenge societal norms and expectations. They don't let societal pressures dictate how they should live their lives. They are their own masters. Deep thinking is another hallmark of Sigma males. They are not content with surface-level understanding. They want to delve deeper, to understand the why behind the what. Their minds are always buzzing with thoughts and ideas, and they're not afraid to explore the complexities of life. Autonomy is central to the Sigma male's identity. They value their freedom above all else. They don't like being tied down or controlled. They are free spirits, charting their own course in life. Finally, spirituality. Sigma males seek a deeper connection with the universe. They are in a constant quest for meaning and purpose, and they find it through spiritual exploration. They understand that there's more to life than what meets the eye. In essence, these 8 unique interests make Sigma males who they are. They are not weird or abnormal, just different. They march to the beat of their own drum, carving their own path in a world that often tries to fit them into boxes. They are solitary, minimalist, knowledge-seeking, self-reliant, non-conforming, deep-thinking, autonomous, and spiritual beings. Sigma males are a testament to the fact that it's okay to be different. It's okay to have unique interests. It's okay to not fit in. They remind us that we don't have to conform to be accepted. We can be our unique selves and still find our place in the world. In a world that's constantly trying to make them fit in, Sigma males proudly stand out.
Ever wondered why Sigma males, the lone wolves of society, are so different from the rest? Ever pondered over what perplexes them? Well, you're not alone. Sigma males have always been a bit of an enigma, haven't they? They're those rare individuals who thrive in solitude, who are self-sufficient, and who dance to the beat of their own drum. They don't quite fit into the traditional mold of masculinity, nor do they aspire to. This unconventional approach to life, though baffling to some, is what makes Sigma males uniquely intriguing. Imagine a world where conformity is not the norm, where small talk is a foreign concept, and where external validation holds no value. A world where solitude is embraced, fame is disregarded, constant entertainment is unnecessary, and being popular is the least of one's concerns. This is the world of a Sigma male. Intrigued? Let's dive into the enigma that is the Sigma male. Number 1 on our list, conformity. The concept of conforming to societal norms is something Sigma males just can't wrap their heads around. Let's dive into this curious enigma. Conformity, as you might know, is the act of matching attitudes, beliefs, and behaviors to what individuals perceive as normal within their society or social group. It's like a chameleon changing its colors to blend in with its surroundings. But when it comes to Sigma males, they're more like the zebra in a herd of horses, standing out, unapologetically themselves. Sigma males value their individuality. They treasure their freedom. They cherish their uniqueness. They are not afraid to go against the grain, to swim upstream, to walk the road less traveled. They are the lone wolves, the solitary eagles, the independent thinkers who refuse to be boxed in by societal expectations and norms. They approach life not as a fixed game to be won by following a set of established rules, but as an open field for exploration, discovery, and self-expression. They understand that the societal mold is not a one-size-fits-all, and they would rather break it than squeeze themselves into it. Sigma males are not rebels without a cause. Oh no, they are not nonconformists for the sake of being different. They value their freedom to think, to act, and to live as they see fit. They value the authenticity that comes from making their decisions, from living their truths, from being true to themselves, even when it goes against the crowd's expectations. They are not swayed by the whims and fancies of the masses. They don't seek approval or acceptance from others. They don't fear judgment or rejection. They are not driven by the need to fit in, but by the desire to stand out, to be true to themselves, to live life on their terms. They understand that conformity is a choice, not a necessity. They choose freedom over conformity, authenticity over pretense, individuality over uniformity. They choose to be themselves, unapologetically, unashamedly, unabashedly. To the Sigma male, the idea of altering oneself to fit into a mold is utterly baffling. Next up on our list, small talk. This social lubricant might be common for many, but it's a mystery to the Sigma male. Imagine walking into a room, the air heavy with idle chatter, people exchanging pleasantries, discussing the weather, the latest episode of a popular TV show, or the current fashion trend. It's like a dance, a rhythmic back and forth of words that often lack depth. This, my friends, is small talk. For most of us, small talk is as natural as breathing. It's a way to break the ice, to bridge the gap between strangers, to fill the silence. But for the Sigma male, it's an enigma wrapped in a riddle. Why, you may ask? Well, Sigma males are not fans of surface-level interactions. You see, they crave depth, authenticity, and substance in their conversations. They want to explore the universe, dissect the human psyche, or ponder over the mysteries of life. They yearn for dialogues that spark intellectual stimulation, not just idle chit-chat about the weather or who's dating who in Hollywood. It's not that Sigma males are antisocial or lack social skills, far from it. They can engage in small talk if they need to. They can smile, nod, and contribute to a conversation about the latest sports scores. But it's not their preferred mode of communication. They'd much rather dive into a conversation about the meaning of life, the nature of reality, or the complexities of human emotions. To the Sigma male, small talk feels like a waste of precious time. It's like trying to quench your thirst with a drop of water. It may wet your lips, but it won't satisfy your thirst. Similarly, small talk may fill the silence, but it doesn't satiate the Sigma male's thirst for meaningful interaction. So, the next time you meet a Sigma male, skip the small talk. Dive into a meaningful conversation instead. Discuss a book, a movie, or a philosophical concept. You'll see his eyes light up, and who knows, you might just discover a whole new world of conversation that goes beyond the surface. To the Sigma male, small talk feels like a waste of precious time. Third on our list, the need for external validation. For Sigma males, this is a concept they find hard to comprehend. Now, let's dive a bit deeper into this, the need for external validation. For many people, it's a driving force, a guiding compass. It's that pat on the back, that nod of approval, that like on social media. But for Sigma males, it's a foreign concept, as baffling as a fish needing a bicycle. Sigma males are the lone wolves of the personality spectrum. They're self-sufficient, independent, and have an internal compass that guides their actions. They don't seek approval. They don't need it. Their validation comes from within, from knowing they're living in alignment with their values, from achieving their personal goals, from pushing their own boundaries. Imagine a Sigma male as a solitary ship sailing on an endless ocean. The ship doesn't need the applause of the seagulls or the praise of the waves to know it's on the right course. It follows its own chart, navigates by its own stars. The ship needs no cheering crowd to know it's making progress. Its captain, the Sigma male, finds satisfaction in the journey itself, in conquering the challenges that arise, in the quiet knowledge of a course well steered. The Sigma male is not swayed by the opinions of others. He doesn't tailor his actions to please the crowd. He's not looking for a standing ovation or a round of applause. He's not posting for likes or fishing for compliments. He's living his life on his own terms, marching to the beat of his own drum. He's his own judge, his own jury, his own audience. The concept of needing others to validate one's worth is as alien to a Sigma male as needing a map to find one's own home. They don't understand why someone would let the opinions of others dictate their self-worth. They don't get why someone would hinge their happiness on an external source. It's a puzzle, a riddle, a conundrum they simply can't comprehend. Sigma males simply don't understand why one would rely on the opinions of others to feel worthy. And that, dear listeners, is the third mind-boggling thing about Sigma males. Fourth on our list, the fear of solitude. For Sigma males, solitude is bliss, not a fear. Picture this, a vast, serene landscape, untouched by human intervention, a place where silence is the only music and solitude the only companion. To many, this might sound like a nightmare, a chilling scenario induced by the fear of being alone. But to the Sigma male, This is a paradise, a sanctuary of peace and introspection. The Sigma male is a rare breed, a lone wolf who thrives in the wilderness of his own mind. He doesn't fear solitude, rather, he cherishes it, savors it like a gourmet meal. Why, you ask? Because solitude is the fertile soil where the seeds of self-reflection and growth are sown. In the quietude of his own company, the Sigma male finds a unique kind of freedom, the freedom to explore the vast expanse of his inner world without judgment or interruption. He dives deep into his thoughts, his ideas, his dreams, and his fears. He questions and challenges himself, constantly pushing the boundaries of his comfort zone. In this solitary journey of self-discovery, he cultivates wisdom, resilience, and a keen understanding of himself and the world around him. Additionally, the Sigma male uses solitude as a tool for creativity and innovation. He's not one to follow the crowd, after all. He's an independent thinker, a maverick who forges his own path. And how does he do that? By harnessing the power of solitude to stimulate his imagination, to ignite his creative spark, and to craft original solutions to complex problems. So, while the world may view solitude as a fear, a dreaded state of isolation, the Sigma male sees it as an opportunity, a precious gift of time and space. He doesn't run from solitude. He embraces it, harnesses it, and transforms it into a source of strength and inspiration. And there you have it. The fourth mind-boggling thing that Sigma males just can't comprehend, the fear of solitude. To them, it's not a fear to be conquered, but a treasure to be cherished. The fear of solitude, common to many, is a concept Sigma males find puzzling. Fifth on our list, the desire for fame. Sigma males find this desire perplexing. Imagine a world where your every move is under the microscope, where privacy is a luxury you can't afford, and where peace is constantly disrupted by the relentless buzz of public attention. Sounds exhausting, right? To most Sigma males, it does. And yet, this is the very world that many seek to inhabit, the world of fame. In a society that glorifies celebrities and idolizes those in the public eye, the desire for fame has become a common ambition, but not for the Sigma male. To them, the lure of the limelight is a mystery they simply can't wrap their heads around. You see, Sigma males are the embodiment of the phrase, "still waters run deep." They are introverted, self-reliant individuals who prefer the quiet life, away from the public eye. They value their privacy, cherishing the peace that comes with solitude. The idea of trading this tranquility for the chaos of fame is baffling to them. They don't yearn for the validation that fame often brings. They don't need the world to know their business or to applaud their achievements. They find satisfaction in their own progress, their own growth. Sigma males are not swayed by the allure of fame because they understand that fame is fleeting and that it often comes at a cost. They know that with fame comes scrutiny, and with scrutiny comes stress. They understand that the price of fame is often peace of mind, and to them, that's a price too steep. They also recognize that fame often distorts reality. It creates a facade, a version of oneself that is often far removed from reality. Sigma males prefer authenticity, and they value genuine connections over superficial ones. So, while the world may chase the shimmering allure of fame, Sigma males are content to tread their own path, away from the public eye. They find fulfillment not in applause, but in personal growth, not in recognition, but in self-discovery. To the Sigma male, the pursuit of fame is a perplexing endeavor. Sixth on our list, the need for constant entertainment. Sigma males find this need hard to fathom. In a world brimming with distractions and diversions at every corner, the constant need for entertainment is a concept that seems to have seeped into the fabric of our society. However, Sigma males, those lone wolves who thrive on their own terms, find this obsession with constant amusement rather puzzling. You see, Sigma males are not ones to be lured in by the glossy veneer of endless entertainment. They don't find the appeal in the incessant scrolling through social media, binging on the latest trending series, or the constant buzz of pop culture. It's not that Sigma males are against entertainment per se, but rather they see it as a spice to life, not the main course. Sigma males value productivity and meaningful activities above all else. They find contentment in the pursuit of knowledge, in the challenge of problem solving, in the joy of creation. They take pleasure in deep, thoughtful conversations, in exploring new ideas, in pushing their boundaries, and stepping outside their comfort zone. They see time as a precious commodity, and would rather spend it on activities that contribute to their personal growth and development. That's not to say that Sigma males never indulge in entertainment. They do, but they do so in a balanced and thoughtful way. They value quality over quantity, choosing to engage in entertainment that enriches their mind and spirit rather than simply passing time. To a Sigma male, the need for constant entertainment is a sign of restlessness, an escape from reality, a reluctance to face oneself in silence. They believe that one's time could be better spent on self-improvement, on building skills, on cultivating meaningful relationships, and on nurturing their passions. So, while the world is busy seeking entertainment, Sigma males are out there, quietly shaping their world, one productive moment at a time. They find joy in the journey, not the distractions along the way. Sigma males simply don't comprehend why one would prefer constant distraction over productive engagement. Finally, seventh on our list, the fear of unpopularity. Sigma males find this fear puzzling. Popularity, the desire to be liked and admired by a large group of people, is a concept that seems to bewilder the Sigma male. While many people are driven by the need to be popular, to be seen, and to be validated by others, Sigma males often march to the beat of their own drum, unbothered by the opinions of the crowd. In a world that seems to revolve around likes, shares, and followers, Sigma males find their own path, uninterested in the pursuit of popularity. They don't seek the limelight or crave the adoration of others. Instead, they prefer to live life on their own terms, guided by their own values and interests. You see, for Sigma males, the concept of popularity is an unnecessary distraction. They understand that popularity is fleeting and subjective, often based on superficial factors. Instead of chasing after the approval of others, they focus on self-improvement, personal growth, and intellectual pursuits. Sigma males value authenticity over popularity. They would rather be true to themselves than conform to societal expectations just to fit in or be liked. They prefer quality over quantity, cherishing deep, meaningful relationships over a wide network of superficial connections. In the grand scheme of things, popularity is just a social construct. Sigma males know that it's not the number of people who know your name that matters, but the quality of your character, your actions, your thoughts, and your life that truly counts. They understand that real fulfillment doesn't come from being liked by others, but from liking oneself and being content with one's own company. They know that popularity can't buy happiness and that seeking validation from others is a never-ending, unsatisfying pursuit. Sigma males are comfortable in their own skin, confident in their choices, and content with their solitude. They understand that their worth is not determined by the number of likes on a social media post or the number of people who know their name. To a Sigma male, the fear of being unpopular is an alien concept. So, there we have it. 7 mind-boggling things that Sigma males just can't comprehend. Let's take a moment to revisit these intriguing points. First, we delved into the concept of conformity. Remember that Sigmas, with their nonconformist attitudes, find it challenging to understand why so many people choose to follow the crowd instead of charting their own course. Then we explored small talk, an aspect of social interaction that seems trivial to Sigma males. They prefer deep, meaningful conversations that spark intellectual stimulation, making chit-chat feel like a waste of time. Thirdly, we touched on the need for external validation. Sigmas are self-reliant and tend to seek approval from within, which makes the widespread pursuit of validation from others something they find hard to comprehend. The fourth point was the fear of solitude. As natural loners who thrive in their own company, Sigma males find it hard to understand why people are so afraid of being alone. Our fifth discussion centered around the desire for fame. For Sigmas, who value their privacy and independence, the widespread craving for fame and recognition is something they can't quite wrap their heads around. Next, we looked at the need for constant entertainment. Sigma males are introspective and self-sufficient, and they often find joy in solitude, making it hard for them to understand why some people can't stand a moment of silence or boredom. Finally, we discussed the fear of unpopularity. Sigmas, being the quiet and independent type, aren't concerned with popularity, which makes the societal fear of not being liked or fitting in something they find puzzling. These 7 points offer us a glimpse into the enigmatic world of Sigma males. They march to the beat of their own drum, and their unique perspectives often clash with societal norms. But that's the beauty of diversity. It's a reminder that we don't all have to fit into a specific mold to be valuable or to lead fulfilling lives. Remember, Sigma males aren't better or worse, just different, and that's what makes them so fascinating.
Ever notice how some people stand out for their quiet confidence rather than their loudness? They could be Sigma males. Welcome to the enigmatic world of Sigma males, a less common but compelling category in the social hierarchy. These individuals are often introverted, self-reliant, and live by their own rules. They carve out their own path in life, rarely seeking validation from others. They're the lone wolves, the mysterious ones, and often the most intriguing characters in the room. In a world that's constantly clamoring for attention, Sigma males prefer solitude and silence. They aren't antisocial, but rather selectively social. They choose their company wisely, valuing quality over quantity in their relationships. Sigma males are often misunderstood because they don't fit neatly into societal norms. They're not the life of the party like alpha males, nor are they the submissive betas. Sigmas are a breed apart, marching to the beat of their own drum. They're self-assured, self-contained, and self-sufficient. They're the masters of their own universe, the architects of their own destiny. They're a puzzle wrapped in a mystery, inside an enigma. But that's what makes them so fascinating. Their quiet confidence is not a sign of arrogance, but a testament to their inner strength. Their silence is not a sign of weakness, but a reflection of their depth. Their solitude is not a sign of loneliness, but a choice of lifestyle. Sigma males are like hidden gems, rare, precious, and highly prized. They're not easy to spot, but once you do, you can't help but be drawn to their enigmatic charm. They're the silent observers, the quiet achievers, the unsung heroes. Understanding Sigma males can be a challenge, but it's a journey worth undertaking. They offer a fresh perspective, a unique approach to life that's both inspiring and enlightening. They're the epitome of individualism, the embodiment of freedom, the personification of self-reliance. Now, let's dive into the things people do when they recognize these intriguing Sigma males. First and foremost, people respect the space of Sigma males. Now let's delve into why this is so crucial. Sigma males, those intriguing enigmas, value their privacy. They're the lone wolves, the quiet observers, the powerhouses of introspection. They don't just enjoy their solitude, they thrive in it. It is in these moments of solitude that they recharge, reflect, and revitalize their mind and spirit. When people first recognize the Sigma in the room, yes, they're hard to spot, but when you do, it's this respect for their space that stands out. They're the ones who can sit quietly in a bustling cafe, lost in thought, and the world simply molds itself around them. They command respect without uttering a single word, and it's almost instinctual for others to give them the room they need. However, it's important to note that respecting a Sigma's space doesn't mean avoiding them or treating them as outcasts. Quite the opposite. It means understanding their need for solitude, recognizing their comfort in their own company, and appreciating their boundaries. It's about giving them the freedom to be themselves, to think, to explore, and to create in their own unique way. So you see, respecting their space is not just about physical distance. It's about honoring their personal boundaries, their independence, and their unique way of interacting with the world. Respecting their space is the first step in understanding Sigma males. When Sigma males speak, people listen. This phrase is not just a catchy one-liner, but a testament to the profound influence of Sigma males when they decide to break their silence. They are the epitome of the saying, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." Their words are not just idle chatter. They are thoughtful, insightful, and often a revelation. Sigma males are typically the quiet ones in a crowd, observing and absorbing, but when they do choose to speak, it's like the room takes a collective breath, waiting for pearls of wisdom to be dispensed. Their words, often few, are packed with insight and depth, commanding attention and respect. They don't speak to fill the silence, they speak to enhance it, to add value, to contribute something meaningful. Listening to a Sigma male is like embarking on a journey of discovery. Their perspectives are unique, their understanding deep, their wisdom profound. Every word is a puzzle piece, each sentence a clue to the enigma that is a Sigma male. Their conversations are rarely superficial. They dive into the depths, exploring topics with curiosity and interest. So when a Sigma male speaks, do more than just hear. Listen intently. Absorb the wisdom, understand the insight, appreciate the thoughtfulness. Because when a Sigma male speaks, it's not just a conversation, it's a learning experience. It's a chance to see the world through their unique lens, to gain a new perspective, to grow. Listening intently to a Sigma male can be a rewarding experience. Sigma males are often sought after for their wisdom. Now, that's a statement that holds a lot of truth. It's like they have this innate ability to see the world through a different lens. Their unique perspectives and problem-solving skills make them an invaluable resource when you're stuck in a rut or facing a troubling issue. You see, Sigma males don't just offer advice, they offer insights, they offer solutions, they offer a fresh way of looking at things. And that's why people often seek their counsel. Whether it's a business conundrum, a personal dilemma, or a philosophical question, Sigma males have this uncanny knack for cutting through the noise and getting to the heart of the matter. But what makes their advice so valuable? Well, it's simple. Sigma males don't just regurgitate information. They analyze, they reflect, they dissect, they consider all angles before forming an opinion. And when they do give advice, it's well thought out, it's pragmatic, and it's tailored to the situation at hand. And the best part, Sigma males don't judge. They listen, they understand, and they guide. They don't impose their thoughts or beliefs. Instead, they offer a perspective, a possibility, a potential solution. They empower you to make your own decisions based on the insights they provide. So the next time you find yourself in a pickle, remember, their advice is often as valuable as gold. Don't hesitate to seek out a Sigma male's wisdom. It could be the game changer you've been looking for. People are often inspired by the independence of Sigma males. The Sigma males, these elusive creatures of the social order, live by their own rules, carving out a unique path that's entirely their own. Their independence isn't simply about living alone or avoiding social gatherings. It's about mental freedom. It's about being self-reliant, not depending on others for their happiness or success. This independence is a trait that many aspire to emulate. Who wouldn't want to be their own person, free from the constraints of societal expectations? Who wouldn't want to have the strength to walk alone, to be self-sufficient, to make decisions independently? The independence of Sigma males is inspiring because it's empowering. It's a testament to the fact that we, as individuals, have the power to shape our own lives. However, let's not forget that this independence is not achieved overnight. It's a product of constant self-improvement, of ceaseless learning, of unyielding determination. It's about taking control of one's life, about being the master of one's destiny. But remember, emulating Sigma independence doesn't mean isolating oneself. It means being comfortable in one's own skin, being confident in one's abilities, and being able to stand on one's own 2 feet. It's about embracing the freedom to be oneself, to think independently, and to make decisions that align with one's values and beliefs. Their independence is a beacon to many. It's a reminder that we all have the power to be independent, to be self-reliant, and to shape our own lives. It's about being a Sigma, in essence, being your own person. Sigma males exude a quiet but powerful confidence. In the world of Sigma males, confidence doesn't scream. It whispers. It's not about being the loudest in the room. It's about having a silent belief in oneself that's as sturdy as an oak tree. This confidence carries a profound depth that people around them can't help but admire. Picture the Sigma male standing at the edge of a crowded room. He's not seeking attention, but his presence is undeniable. His confidence is not flashy. It's not about loud declarations or grand gestures. Instead, it's a subtle strength that radiates from within. It's in his walk, his talk, his demeanor, and his actions. It's an unspoken assurance that he knows who he is, what he wants, and where he's going. This is the kind of confidence that doesn't need validation from others. It's the kind that's born from self-knowledge, self-acceptance, and self-reliance. It's the kind of confidence that comes from knowing one's worth and not being afraid to be true to oneself. The Sigma male's confidence is like a quiet storm. It's calm on the surface, but underneath, There's a powerful force that's ready to take on any challenge that comes its way. It's a serene strength that captures the admiration of those around him. And as we delve deeper into the world of Sigma males, we realize that their confidence is a silent force to be reckoned with. People appreciate the authenticity of Sigma males. In a world where people often wear masks, where social media highlights are mistaken for reality, and where pretense is often rewarded, the authenticity of Sigma males shines like a beacon in the night. These are individuals who have the courage to be true to themselves, to live by their values, to walk their unique paths regardless of popular opinion or societal expectations. Sigma males embody authenticity in every aspect of their lives. They are not swayed by trends or the need for approval. They have a clear understanding of who they are, what they stand for, and where they are headed. This authenticity is not a carefully crafted persona, but a true reflection of their inner selves. In a Sigma male, you will not find a trace of deceit or insincerity. They don't pretend to be someone they're not. They don't say things they don't mean. They don't do things they don't believe in. Their actions and words are in perfect alignment with their thoughts and feelings. This is why people respect and appreciate them. They are like a breath of fresh air in a world choked with hypocrisy. Authenticity, however, does not mean they are rigid or inflexible. Sigma males are open to growth, to change, to self-improvement, but they do so on their own terms, in their own time, driven by their own inner compass, not external pressures or expectations. Their authenticity is a breath of fresh air. People enjoy the company of Sigma males. It's a sentiment that may seem paradoxical on the surface. After all, Sigma males are introverts, often seen as lone wolves, preferring their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. But once you get a taste of their company, you realize it's a delicacy worth savoring. Sigma males bring a unique flavor to the table. They are deep thinkers, often lost in thought, navigating the labyrinth of their mind. This depth translates into their conversations, making them intriguing and thought-provoking. You won't find small talk in their menu. Instead, you'll be served a feast of ideas, philosophies, and perspectives that you may never have considered before. Moreover, they are incredibly thoughtful. A Sigma male observes and absorbs, taking in every detail, every subtle nuance. This makes them surprisingly empathetic. They might not be the loudest in the room, but they are often the ones who truly hear you when you speak, who understand your perspective, who validate your feelings. Their quiet attentiveness is a form of respect that is deeply appreciated. Lastly, their company is calm, soothing, devoid of unnecessary drama. It's like sitting by a tranquil lake away from the noise of the world. It's a peaceful retreat, a place where you can let your guard down, be your authentic self without fear of judgment. Their company is like a quiet sanctuary. The friendship of a Sigma male is highly valued. Imagine having a friend who is the epitome of loyalty, a person who stands by you through thick and thin, a confidant who you can trust with your deepest secrets. This is what it's like to have a Sigma male as a friend. They are the embodiment of dependability, always there when you need them. It's like having a rock amidst the tempestuous waves of life. Sigma males aren't the type to have a wide circle of friends. Instead, they choose to keep their circle tight, investing their time and energy in a select few. But for those lucky ones, the friendship of a Sigma male is more than just a social connection. It's a bond of trust, respect, and mutual understanding. Sigma males value authenticity, and this extends to their friendships as well. They don't engage in superficial relationships. Instead, they seek deep connections based on shared interests and values. They won't fill your life with empty chatter. Instead, they bring to the table meaningful conversations, thought-provoking discussions, and a unique perspective on life. One of the most special aspects of a Sigma male's friendship is that they're not just listeners, but also advisors. They provide insights that stem from their deep understanding of life and people. They're the kind of friends who will gently guide you towards making the best decisions for yourself. Their friendship is a treasure. People respect the boundaries of Sigma males. This statement rings true in so many aspects. When it comes to Sigma males, they are known for having strong personal boundaries. These are individuals who are not afraid to say no when they need to. They know their limits and they stick to them, making sure they are not overstepping or being overstepped upon. Boundaries for Sigma males are not just about saying no, though. It's also about knowing when to say yes. They understand the importance of balance in life. They know when to engage and when to step back, when to be present and when to retreat into their own world. This understanding of their own boundaries is a clear indication of their self-awareness and respect for their own space. And people respect this. They see the clear lines that Sigma males draw, and they appreciate it. They understand that these boundaries are not walls built to keep others out, but rather, they are markers of a person's individuality, their personal space, and their own unique path in life. In fact, people often find this trait admirable. They see the Sigma male's firm yet respectful boundaries as a sign of strength, maturity, and self-respect. And in turn, they strive to respect these boundaries, recognizing the value and importance of this aspect of the Sigma male's personality. Their boundaries are respected, just as they respect others. This mutual understanding and respect for personal boundaries is a crucial aspect of any relationship, making it stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling. People admire the self-improvement journey of Sigma males. Sigma males are not static entities. They are constantly evolving, always seeking ways to refine their skills, broaden their horizons, and better themselves. This unyielding pursuit of self-improvement is one of their most admirable qualities. Just like an artist meticulously works on his masterpiece, Sigma males craft their lives with finesse. They are lovers of knowledge, forever curious, always learning. They read, they research, they question. They're not afraid to challenge their own beliefs and change their perspectives if it leads to growth. But this journey isn't about outdoing others or seeking external validation. It's about becoming the best version of themselves. It's about personal satisfaction and fulfillment. They set their own standards and they strive to surpass them. They are their own toughest critics and their own biggest cheerleaders, and what's more, they embrace the process. They are not disheartened by setbacks or failures. Instead, they see them as stepping stones, as opportunities to learn, to grow. They understand that the path to self-improvement is paved with challenges, and they welcome them. They are not deterred by the effort required or the time it takes because they know that the rewards are worth it. This relentless pursuit of self-improvement, this commitment to personal growth, is what sets Sigma males apart. It's what makes them stand out, what draws people to them. It's what inspires those around them to embark on their own journeys of self-improvement. Their self-improvement journey is a constant source of inspiration. To sum it all up, Sigma males are fascinating individuals. They are the enigmatic lone wolves, the independent thinkers, the ones who dance to the beat of their own drum. They are the chosen ones, not by destiny, but by their own relentless pursuit of personal growth and authenticity. When people recognize Sigma males, they respect their space. They understand that these are individuals who appreciate solitude, not out of hostility, but as a means of introspection and self-improvement. They respect their boundaries and give them the room they need to thrive. People listen intently to Sigma males. They know that when a Sigma speaks, it's not idle chatter. It's well thought out, insightful, and often quite enlightening. They seek their advice, valuing the unique perspectives and unconventional wisdom that Sigma males bring to the table. They emulate their independence, admiring their ability to stand apart from societal norms and expectations. It's not about rebellion, but about choosing their own path, their own rules. They admire their confidence, a quiet, unassuming confidence that doesn't need to shout to be heard. It's a confidence that comes from knowing themselves, their strengths, their weaknesses, and embracing it all. People appreciate the authenticity of Sigma males. They are drawn to their genuine nature, their refusal to put on facades or pretend to be someone they're not. They enjoy their company, not in large, boisterous groups, but in meaningful, one-on-one interactions where deeper connections can be formed. They value their friendship, knowing that a Sigma male friend is a loyal, trustworthy ally. They respect their boundaries, understanding that their need for personal space is not a rejection of others, but an essential part of their being. Lastly, They admire their commitment to self-improvement. Sigma males are always in the process of becoming better versions of themselves, and this constant evolution is something truly inspiring to witness. Recognizing a Sigma male is the first step to understanding their unique world. So, the next time you meet one, remember these points, and you might just find a hidden gem.